Third day of searching has ended at the Amazon delivery warehouse in Edwardsville, and police tell us there are no reports of more people missing. Crews have now turned their efforts at the site from rescue to cleanup and recovery. 6 people died Friday night when an EF3 tornado tore through the facility. They are Deandre Morrow and Etheria Hebb of St. Louis, Kevin Dickey of Carlyle, Larry Virden of Collinsville, Austin McEwen of Edwardsville, and Clayton Cope of Alton. Cope's mother, Carla, sat down with 5 on Your Side's Holden Karwicki earlier today. She recounts the last conversation she had with her son just minutes before the storm hit. She says she only places blame on Mother Nature.
At least I did get to say I love you.
When Carla Cope saw that a storm was taking aim at the Amazon warehouse where her son Clay was working, she picked up the phone to warn him.
We told him that it looked like the storm was heading that way and that he needed to get to shelter. So we said, I love you, and we hung up.
Clay told his mom he would do so, but only after he warned his coworkers.
He was trained in the Navy. That's what they do. And in his job, he would have put himself out there no matter what.
Once the storm passed, Cope immediately knew something wasn't right when Clay didn't answer her calls.
We were lucky enough to get there before they blocked the way where no one could get up there. So we parked and we walked as close as we could to the building, and we could see all the damage on the building, and it was on the south end where he would have been.
According to an Amazon spokesperson, 11 minutes passed from the time the sirens went off to the time that the storm hit, and that there was a storm shelter inside of this facility, but it's unclear exactly how many workers were able to make it inside.
There were announcements in the building, and then our leadership team were going around the building and moving people in as well.
Even if they'd had a bunker that they could have gotten to, the building's large. It takes time to get there.
Unfortunately, Clay and 5 of his co-workers were killed when the tornado caused the building to collapse.
There's nothing that you can experience. It's like getting that information.
Amazon has vowed to reach out to each family to try and help them through this tough time.
We're all in the same boat. I mean, there's just no amount of sympathy that can make us feel any better at this point. It's just going to take time.
In Edwardsville, Holden Karwicki, 5 on Your Side.
Now, at this point, it's unclear when the funerals will take place for the 6 workers that lost their lives. Take a look at this. On the left is an aerial view of the Amazon warehouse before Friday. On the right, you can see how the EF3 tornado wiped out nearly half of the building. Now, Amazon says workers had a shelter-in-place area, but it wasn't made clear to us where that was in the building.